Hi, my name is Fernanda Avila, and I think a good proposal for a third episode of the USS Callister sequel would be since all of the other characters are in Nanette's head, I think it would be amazing if they sort of did like the Inside Out movie, like trying to control like her emotions and her feelings and her actions, maybe. Yeah, sort of like an Inside Out plot. And maybe in the end, or maybe like, the challenges could be like Robert Daly coming back to life and even being in Nanette's head and in her body with them, and just like, I don't know, there can even be a moment where like Nanette goes a bit like a villain sort of character because Daly is inside her head and everything. I think that would be like a good challenge, and also Nanette trying to like overcome that like villainy sort of, I don't know, stuff. And I also think that it would be a nice way to like put a twist to things, because I think the USS Callister sequel has been like all about video games and the video game of infinity and like space and all that stuff. So I think it would give it a nice twist to like now they're controlling Nanette and they're controlling like her, I don't know, her body, like her feelings and stuff. Like I said, a bit of like an Inside Out plot twist. And I think with bringing back Daly's character into Nanette would be like, I don't know, I think it would be quite interesting to see, since we know Daly is not the most amazing person on the planet, and sort of like he can now control Nanette's mind, and the other ones would want to like interfere. I also think that in the ending, it would be good that they just go back to reality, go back to normal. Like everybody just gets out of Nanette's body and they all just get out of the mainstream. I think it would be a nice ending with a bit of closure, because I think that both episodes leave on loose ends. And I think it's just been a bit much of like of the story. So I think it would just be nice to like, I don't know, like just have them all log out of the mainstream and just out of Nanette's body, and everybody goes back to their normal selves, to their normal lives, and that's it, because like Infinity already died in the video game. So I think just like keep like sending them back to space or anything, it would just be like forcing the ending a little too much. So I think it would just be nice to have just a nice moment of closure where they all beat Daly and Daly goes back to his normal life and everybody just goes back to normal. I think that would give me a bit of closure. But yeah, that's my proposal for episode 3. Thank you.